Hello, hello, hello. This is your Dallas spiritual reader. Do you see what I see? The moon is shining. The red light beams. A 16-year-old child is dead in the middle of the floor again. 2711. They say the address is 2 for 2 that are down. And 711 is heaven numbers. Do you see what I see? Ever since they picked up the demon connected to Mo3 case called Yayo, the distributor of the stolen guns, allegedly, that's connected now to the Alphabet Boys. There has been 2 young men taken out that was affiliated in the group of gun heists. Do you see what I see? The sacrifice is still on. Just like the sacrifice of 2020, one by one they fall. On allegedly, after Mo3 died, after he was sacrificed, bad cops, her chief named Renee Hall was removed to allow the demons to take over the police force, allegedly. You see, the programming of the government from the video games, TikTok, Twitter, all these mind-setting entities to place people's mind on other things instead of what's really going on. TikTok is so real. Tick-tock, tick-tock. As the demonic force has all the markings on death with a teardrop. This man was sacrificed because not only was he not in the demonic force vibe, he was allowing himself to come out of the transition. So he was sacrificed. You see, the Dallas police force had to give up this queen because she was too godly for the mission of D-Town. The demons was running Dallas and still are. She knew that the Alphabet Boys was already here, looking within the force in the RICO case that's affiliated with the city. But they had to remove her because she was getting in the way. Allegedly, after one of the police demons killed a black man named Gene Cherry, they started to release the force in Dallas, Texas. There are people within the department. This guy called Mike Matter on the police association. He started a campaign to get rid of Renee Hall because she was blocking and firing the demons of the apartment It's been a legend that the deportment is racism within the force. The demonic force of DPD. He started a campaign with the other city council people to get rid of her because he says 40% of Dallas is Hispanic, 60% is other. Well, last time I heard, 60 is greater than 40. So they went and got this clown. Do you see what I see? The structure. Eddie Garcia stepped in as a choir boy. But death is everywhere in Dallas. Let me tell you about this goat, Kevin Gates. You see, Mata is supposed to be a gift from God. That is what it means. It defines. But a lot of demonic force uses it for the bloodshed. See, there is a lot of goats out here ready to sacrifice. You can see the demonic force being raged across this world. But in Dallas, Texas, it's becoming our headquarters. As Little Bo said, he stands in red. Do you see the goat? There are females that's worshiping the demonic force also. His mother said, I give him to God, allegedly, when her hands was tied. He always felt the spirit of being a sacrifice, and everybody knew it, including the demons. You see, being a part of demonic force, just like Trap Boy, being possessed is real, dangerous. Big D, Dallas. As Dallas celebrated another black man's death, there has been death after death after death. The red balloons went up to glorify a legacy of death. You see, this thing is bigger than the Mo3 death or the little baby in the street with a pillow of blood, 5 years old. You see, this little baby was sacrificed in the middle of the street with blood protruding from his little soul in Dallas, Texas. Allegedly by this demon, the killer. Or the situation of this mother, demonic, allegedly stabbed her 7-year-old to death over and over and over in Dallas. And it's not just in Dallas, in Florida, where a community where it's mostly Jewish people, the building fell down. The demonic force is so great in existence in the society. It's just on its way from city to city. Meanwhile, while they give us idols like Sha'Carri Richardson of David Carter High School of Dallas, allegedly was a child with a demonic mother that gave her up, only for her to succeed in power. It settles our mindset. Or maybe it's the setting of the mindset of Simone Biles. Manly looking women celebrate the goat. She wears the goat on her uniform. She also came from a broken home. As the government give us our mindset to forget about the things that's really going on, let me show you those things. They will tell you to stop the spread of COVID, even though they put it out here allegedly for the depopulation of society. It's all over the world, the demonic force. But as they vaccinate people, the vaccination is not working with Delta variant. So they want you to stop wearing your mask for the second round of death. As people allegedly take the unknown medication with a DNA modification in it. Do you have a God? I'd rather for my God to take me out than man. Now that I have shown you all the goats, the matters, the gifts of God's sacrifice, in the energy of the reflection of the demonic force, do you see what I see? Do you feel what I feel? The mindset in Dallas, Texas. D is for more than Dallas. It's death, demonic, demons, deliver, and most of all, the devil. Do you see what I see? And now that you have all these bloggers with their addictions and crosses between their foreheads, all celebrating the demonic force to keep you blind to what's going on in society, I must tell you, stack up on canned goods, stack up on candles, stack up on solar products, stock up on water, because the spiritual of the demonic force is coming, and it's a war. If you're not ready, you can't come outside. You see, it's all kind of goats to deter you from what's really going on. See, God said never to trust man, or should I say woman. Big D is not Big D anymore. Do you see what I see? Do you see the flame in the sky? Do you see the roads all lit? Do you see what I see? God is understanding, love, and compassion. He's not our downfall, as in the D. Now that death is coming to our society, ooh-wee, you ready? Big D is not Big D anymore. It should be called survival. Do you feel what I feel? Peace.